Hey, hello, everybody. This is Ralph. Namaste. What we're going to do tonight, we're going to do a love and relationships reading. The topic of this one, this is a sample reading, but it's what is next for you in your love life. And this love and relationships reading, it came out kind of odd, but it ends on a very good note. The one thing that concerned me on this one, it starts out with the death card. Now, the death card is not how I like to start out a good love and relationships reading. However, this is important because this speaks of endings in the past, sometimes nasty endings. But you know what? There's a good thing about nasty endings. They teach us something about who we are, what we're willing to tolerate within our lives, what we are not willing to tolerate in our lives, and what we will not put up with anymore. And so while the death card is, not the most pleasant card to start out with in any kind of a reading, it gets kind of a bad rap because death is just one aspect of the death card. Death card actually means death and rebirth, or endings and new beginnings. So if you've gone through a nasty breakup, a relationship that maybe started out pretty good, but ended up nasty and breaking up, but you've learned something from that experience, then that gives you something valuable to apply to your life moving forward. You see, we get started in relationships, especially when we're younger, and we don't know what the heck we want. We're maybe you're looking for somebody that's tall, dark, and handsome. Maybe you just want someone who's cute, short, and blonde, and you don't really specify any more than that. But when you go through some nasty breakups, you go out there, you start dating, you find people that are really jerks, and you didn't know it in the beginning, but you find out during the relationship that they're really not the best match for you. This teaches you things. Teaches you about yourself, what you want in your life, what you don't want in your life, and it teaches you to be a little bit more selective about who you choose, who you go out with in the future. There's a truth to the law of attraction. A lot of people think that the law of attraction means whatever I want, I'm going to attract that to myself. The law of attraction doesn't really mean that you attract what you want. The law of attraction means you attract what you are. You attract what you become in your life. And when you go through some of these nasty relationships and you learn something about the other person, and more importantly, you learn something about yourself, you learn what you're going to put up with and you learn what you're not going to put up with, then it teaches you, okay, this is what I want. This is who I have to become in order to attract what I want. And that gives you a better footing for building better relationships in the future. Now, the second card, the present card, is a beautiful one. This says that you've learned your lessons from that bad breakup, from that bad relationship. This is a 10 of Pentacles. This means, okay, you are ready, not just for somebody that's handsome, not just for somebody who's cute, but for somebody who really has their stuff together. The 10 of Pentacles can speak to a person who has their life together, has their stuff together, maybe, not the richest, not necessarily wealthy, although it doesn't preclude that, but somebody who really knows how to manage themselves, manage their life, manage their finances, and is comfortable living in their own skin. Somebody that has self-confidence and is comfortable with who they are. And this is the kind of person who has attained a certain level of success and is ready to kick things up to the next level. Maybe in your past relationship, you were wanting, who knows, just to fool around, maybe just to play around. Maybe you were looking for something more serious, somebody who's ready to settle down, maybe build a family, have children. And instead, you got somebody you just wanted to fool around. The Ten of Pentacles here is saying, okay, you've decided what you want in your life. You have started the process of becoming what you want to attract into your life. And now you're ready to attract the partner that mirrors who you've become. So now you know what you want. You've had that bad breakup. You've had that bad relationship. But you know what? Now it opens the door to something a whole lot better, a lot more beautiful. And then we end on the perfect note, the Nine of Cups. This is attainment of happiness, attainment of love, just a beautiful ending to a story. Started out pretty rough, started out pretty nasty. The ugliest card in the tarot deck, the Death card. And now you've come through that, you've learned, you found your soulmate, and you are ready to have a happy lifestyle together. But you see, before you can attract that level of happiness, you have to ask yourself, what do you want? Are you grounded in your life? Are you sure about what you want? Are you sure about who you are? Once you answer those questions, once you've gone through that inner work, and once you've gone out and dated a few losers, to be brutally honest, you tend to figure out, okay, what you want, what you're willing to put up with, and what you're not going to put up with anymore. And so once you've answered those questions, now who are you? What do you want in your relationship? And who are you looking to attract? And once you become who you want to attract, then things will naturally fall into place. So, hey, some beautiful energy in an otherwise ugly start to a love and relationships reading. So, hope you found some value in that. And if you have gone through some nasty breakups in the past, do not lose hope. There's no bad experience except the ones you don't learn from. If you're learning from those bad relationships, if you're learning from those bad experiences, you can apply those lessons to your future relationships and really bring out something beautiful for yourself and your loved ones. So don't give up. Keep plodding ahead. Keep learning. Feel free to make some of those mistakes, but learn from them. And you'll be ready to attract real love, real beauty into your life soon, somewhere down the line, but sooner than later. That's the beauty of learning from our mistakes. It sets us up. It positions us for better things in life. So, have a great day. Have a great night. If you would like to book your own private tarot reading by phone, I do them in English. My wife does them in Spanish. Hit me up on social media, or you can go to our main website, ralphstarot.com. Find all the information there that you need to book your own private reading by phone. Love to talk with you. Until then, this is Ralph signing out. Talk soon and take care. Bye-bye.